Welcome back, familia, to Northside LDN. Caramba. Listen, I'm a little bit poorly. Just got back from Lisbon, Portugal. My sister got married. So listen, sorry.
Congratulations to your sister. Congratulations to your
man.
sister. Go on, bro.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? My sister got married. It's all good. I found out I got a brother that's 10 years younger than me that I didn't even know existed. He didn't even know I existed from my dad's side. So listen, it was an emotional time. And right about that time is when Arsenal beat Liverpool. And getting into that game, forward, listen, every Arsenal fan is happy at the moment. You know what I mean? And anyone that says they're not is a filo da puta and they're a mentiroso, which means you're a liar. We're all happy at the moment. I surely didn't think that we would be top of the league right now. But the big question is, I'm going to put it first to you, forward, and then I'm going to give my response. Are Arsenal legit this season title contenders for the Premier League?
Bro, to be honest, it looks that way, bro. You know, it looks that way. To be honest to you, people every week have been saying, oh, when they play Tottenham, we smoked them. We all played Liverpool. It's looking that way. But I'm just saying, get to January, strengthen, then it's on. It is on. But anyway, people, I got to tell you something. Me and Northside, when he was in Portugal, agreed something that me and Mikel Arteta is going to be his best man for his wedding.
So, not in your life, bro.
So me and Arteta are going to go to his wedding. We're going to be his best man. So yeah, no problem. You know, so that's one thing we break news. But he hasn't got the question. Yeah, we're waiting for him to drop the wedding bomb and all that sooner or later. And you know, you already know who's going to be the best man. Me and Mikel Arteta, my Spaniard brother, my señorita guapa.
You're not even invited. Are you mad? Listen, people in the comments are already asking for Deji, so we gotta give the people what they want. Deji, what are you telling us, bro?
Yeah.
Congratulations on your victory against Brighton.
Thank you, Fahad. Thank you, bro.
Because everyone's saying they're gonna lose.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Everyone's saying they're gonna lose.
That's what it is. And also, well done and congratulations to you guys for beating Liverpool. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. What can anyone tell me? They expected Tottenham to go to Brighton and lose. Tottenham went there, and we had to put on a professional performance. I have you know that Tottenham lost their fitness coach earlier in the week on the Thursday. We went there, we battered them up, and we're getting ready for our Champions League game tomorrow. So for me, Northside, the only thing I can say is that maybe, and forward, I think the gods are with us. Because when we started this show was started before the season started. So no one can say we've jumped on any hype. No one can say that this rival show was created because of what we're seeing in the season. We started this before the season started. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting you lot to be doing what you lot are doing. But equally, I wasn't expecting Tottenham to do what we are doing. And maybe because the Arsenal players and the Spurs players watched this show, their man have been putting in performances week in, week out. Arsenal have lost one game. Tottenham's lost one game. Arsenal's having a blinding season. Let's be real. It's been their best season in about 10 or 15 years. Tottenham's not having a great season per se, but we're still up there between the three of us, and it's looking like a three-horse race. So I can see my best friend, Arsenal man, who is sitting on the keyboard in his knickers, bashing away at the keyboard, already gunning for man. But the truth of the matter is that both teams are doing well. What Arsenal man wants to hear is, has my prediction changed? The answer is no, not yet. And
Listen. Before we move on to Tottenham, before we get onto, let's get onto the title of this video. Now, I'm going to let Deji go, then I'm going to let Fuad go. Yeah, I'm going to ask each of you the question. Deji, you first. Are Arsenal this season legit title contenders for the Premier League? Yes or no?
Do you want just a closed answer for a closed question, or do you want me to elaborate on why?
I want you to elaborate. If we are or we're not.
I just wanted to make sure. So at the moment, I would say no. And the reason why I'm saying no, and forward, I'm sorry, I know I'm letting you down here, but let me explain why. So far, Arsenal have played teams they should have beat. Yeah? And I explain why. All the teams you've beaten so far, you should have beaten them. Yeah? Fine. Tottenham, I know I came out guns blazing saying that Tottenham was going to win at the Emirates. But truth be told, as people were telling me on this show, normally at the Emirates, Arsenal beat Tottenham. And you've been doing it for the last 6-7 seasons at home. So that's nothing new. Yeah, let me make that clear. That is nothing new there. So anyone getting their knickers in the twist about beating Spurs this season, it's what you've been doing at home. Finally, we can all agree that this is a dead Liverpool team this season. Yesterday on One Touch, I publicly declared that I won't be entertaining any conversation with any Liverpool fan this season unless they're in the top 4. So any Liverpool supporters in the chat, don't speak to me because you have no right to come and say anything to me. You've only got 10 points. That's a point a game. But you're playing a dead Liverpool team and you beat them. So can I really draw a conclusion? Has Arsenal been tested this season? The answer is no. Is Arsenal doing well? Yes, you're doing what you need to do. But as of yet, you remain untested. And therefore, in my eyes, you are not title contenders. When it comes to game 15, if you man are still hovering in the top 4, then I'm willing to change my prediction, and that will be top 6. And I don't see myself going higher than top 6.
I totally object with you. But you know what, Techi, I object to everything you say about Arsenal now. You know, but the respect's still there. The reason why, like, no, I put the question to me, I'll give you the answer. The reason being why that I say Arsenal are in the title race, and no side will agree with me that.
Have I froze?
Yeah, you froze, bro.
I don't even know what's going on.
Bro, listen, do you know what it is? Because you got too much money, bro. So what is he, Deji? When we play Liverpool normally, we are mentally scared of them. It's a mental thing. It wasn't a performance thing. No, it was a mental thing. Because, you know, last year when we played them, they wasn't performing that well anyway. And they still managed to beat us 3 times or 4 times in a row. We played them in 2 cups, we drew them, and they beat them 3 times in a row last season. And we went there, and we in the Emirates, they beat us. We went to Anfield, they come to the Emirates and beat us 2-0. They played us in the league again and beat us 2-0. So it was a matter. And they've been doing it for the last, 5, 6, 7 years, beating us like that. So yesterday, even though on Sunday that Arsenal was playing at Liverpool, you're right, they ain't performing. But even though unperformable team always turns over and beats Arsenal. They always do, because Arsenal are mentally scared of them. But now we look at Fulham
drew with this Liverpool team.
What's that?
I said Fulham drew with this Liverpool team. I mean, bloody hell, Brighton went over to Liverpool, got points. Bloody Crystal Palace have taken points from this Liverpool team. So if this was the Liverpool team of last season or the season before, and you man did what you did, look, I'll be the first to come out and be like, rah, Arsenal on, put some respect on it. But right now, Newcastle will beat this Liverpool team. That's the truth. Newcastle will beat them. So for me, you know, someone in the chat is saying, you know, you've played 9 teams. Who is it that Arsenal are not able to beat? For me, can you beat Manchester City? Can you beat Newcastle? You know, like that. Can you beat Chelsea? I think that's going to be an interesting game. Do you get what I mean? So can you beat Wolves? Do you know what I mean? So let's see what it is. But at the moment, Arsenal have not been tested. And anyone coming out pretending like your team has been tested is a joker, because you know you haven't.
Oh, Deji, come on. Deji, you know that fickle. Come on, bro. I thought you had brains. Come on, bro.
No, I respect it, bro. So honestly, tell me, out of all the games you played, which game did your team find difficult?
Liverpool. Yes, it wasn't. Okay. Listen, you're saying now, right? Who you played? You played the only top team you've played this season or 2, Chelsea, and you got smoked by us. So what gives you the audacity to say that you're title challengers?
Bro, let me tell you why we're title challengers. Because even you
don't come with that rubbish. Oh, Chelsea always beats us. Chelsea
No, listen. No, let me tell you why we're title challengers. Because you even said before the season started that you could see Tottenham being in the top 4 or in the top 3. Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, and I do.
But we all agreed. You never ever said before the season started that Arsenal were potential title challengers. I've always said from the beginning Tottenham are title challengers this season. And can I just say, 4 points off top means that we are still title challengers for now in terms of points wise. You can't say Tottenham are not title challengers.
Yeah, you're only 4 points off of us.
You man, though, were never in that equation, even from your fans. So you guys are overachieving by your own standards. So for me, what I'm trying to say, you man are doing something that nobody expected. And therefore, because nobody expected it, we're not expecting you lot to be staying in that position. And I'm not getting gassed by a good run of form because we know that at some point the wheels will fall off. And when the wheels fall off, I'll be there waiting. So
you know what? Yeah, I agree with some bits that you say. And I'm holding my opinion because I want to hear what both of you got to say before I put my 2 cents into it. But you are still a bit salty from that North London derby, innit? I can hear it a little bit in your base.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I am salty, but at the same time, both sides, I know you well enough to know that even though you're happy in terms of what your team is doing in terms of the points, you're not. You equally agree with what I'm saying that when you deep it, your team has not been tested.
No.
I'm gonna hold my opinion. Fuad, why? Listen. At the end of the day, people are gonna have their opinion. Deji is a Spurs fan. For everyone that's tuning in, that is new to the channel. Obviously, he is a Spurs fan. Unfortunately, but we still take him in. You know what I mean? We give to the needy. But we got Fuad. And Fuad, why are you saying that Arsenal are legit this season title contenders? Because what Deji is saying, he does have a point. Not even the most positive fans, not even you, Fuad, predicted that we would be top of the league. I mean, top of the league is something that you take a little bit like at this stage of the season.
I'll tell you what,
you didn't predict that we would be title contenders this season. You say we'll
same as last season. Last season, it's the same as last season. Last season, I thought we were getting into the top 4. We didn't. But this season, for some reason, they're shocking everyone. And as a fan, we shouldn't complain. But if he's to turn around, if you don't agree with him, then he's saying he wants to be winning. He's saying he's in a title race. So you gotta remember, if they are in a title race, the only team trying to catch right now, this present moment, to win the league is us. Because we're top. You can't go any higher. So if you're in the title race, that means we're definitely in the title race because you're trying to catch us.
Yeah, forward. Look, I respect you. Me and you are going to be going for drinks. This is not game week 31 or 32.
No,
this is still game week 9. The only thing, though, that crossed my mind the other day, and I want to pull it publicly on this channel, because, I like to do first on this channel. The only thing worrying me is this one thing. The season that Leicester won the league, because this is where I'm seeing you, man, I kept saying, everybody kept waiting for the wheels to fall off for Leicester City. And boy, lo and behold, as history shows us, the wheels never fell off for Leicester City that season. They went on to win the league. The only thing I'm panicking about is, as someone put in the chat, Deji keeps coming on here every week talking about the wheels falling off. What keeps me up at night is if the wheels don't fall off. If the wheels don't fall off, I'm going to come on this show and rip my Spurs shirt. I'm going to rip it apart if the wheels do not fall off and Arsenal win the league this season. But as it stands right now, with your current squad, I don't think you, man, can pull it off. So therefore, I can't call you title contenders. Man City's a title contender. We were expecting it. Tottenham's a title contender. We were expecting it. And maybe Chelsea is a title contender because we were semi-expecting it. But we weren't expecting you, man. and so therefore we can't give you that. We can't give you that title yet until game 15.
Okay, Fuad. You still Fuad. I really want to hear why you're so confident, because you've been somebody that comes onto this channel only when results are going good. A lot of times you be hiding, and because this season is going good, you turned up again. The end of last season, I didn't see you, bro. After your
I like when he starts talking this rubbish because he said I've been missing.
No, I want to understand because you never predicted that we will be title contenders this season. So I want to hear why you've changed your tune, because start of the season, when the transfer window shut, you never said this squad is good enough to compete for the league.
Listen.
Why are you saying that now? Are you?
The difference between me and you, offside, is I back the manager. And I said to you last year, if you go various times, I believe he'll win us the title. But I never knew it'll come this quick. So I've told you that. I back him as I believe he's going to win us the title. I believe he's going to win us the title. That's why I back him. That's why
because we're top of the table in October, that means that's the prediction for the rest of the season.
No. It doesn't matter though. No, but I'm happy when he is.
We're not even halfway through the season.
Your problem is, you know, offside. You're not offside. Your problem is you say I go hiding. We've got 9 games in a row. You haven't think I go to cook you because you're the one who said we're going to finish 8th. Listen to Deji, and now you're the one who looks like the buffoon of 4, not me. It's like defend my team.
I had my sister's wedding. I still went live. You know what I mean? It was rusty. I had like some DIY setup. My ring light went dead. Yeah, the last thing I put up was the game. So I still showed up. And some filhos da puta in the comments here trying to talk pucaria to me, yeah? Good vaca. Go suck your mum, bro. Man's coming up to me, oh, what are you saying now? What are you saying now? Shut the F up, yeah? I've been begging, pleading, and demanding for this kind of crap, yeah? When I'm saying that I want us to be winners, everyone, you're toxic. Now that we're winning, everyone's happy. I thought I was toxic. Now that we're winning, everybody's happy. You know what I mean? Yeah? Don't come to me chatting shit, bro. This is what I've been asking for. And it's funny, what I've been asking for is what's making most fans now happy. Everyone that's subscribed to this channel already know, majority. There's 1 or 2 dickheads that come into the comments. I don't know why they always want to come to Northside LDN if we win. I don't get it. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, this is what I've been asking for. Yeah? And when Arsenal are actually delivering on what I demand of this club, everybody's happy. But when it's not happening, I'm labeled toxic. So why is it toxic when I want us to win, when we're losing, but when we're winning, what now? Everyone, what you saying now? What you saying now? You man were happy with 8th and 8th. You know what I'm saying? You were the same man happy with the 8th and 8th. So don't come chat to me. But
he never walked into a normal job. This is the problem with Arsenal fans, see, Deji. This is the problem with Arsenal fans like him and the Ratami and the buffoons and all of, especially these A-class buffoons. They're forgetting when we were in the Champions League in the laughing stock. They forgetting we used to go to Anfield and lose 5-1 or 5-2. We used to go to Man City and lose 6-3. They're forgetting we used to go to Man United and lose 6. They're forgetting these buffoons and they act like Arsenal, mighty Arsenal. Bayern Munich beat us 20-0 in 2 seasons. They put 10 passes.
You know what? Fuad. You ain't giving me a straight answer as to exactly what
because that's the Arsenal
that's made you see that this squad can compete for the league. Let me get my opinion because I've held my opinion. Let me give you my opinion. Are Arsenal this season legit title contenders?
Of course they are.
No, they're not. And this is my reason why.
Arsenal are not title contenders.
This is why they're not. Let me start with the praise. Let me start with the praise because the monkeys in the chat, the macacos in the chat, don't ever listen to the praise. All they want to hear is, "Oh, you're negative, bro. Go suck on your
negative. You're negative.
Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. Let me explain my reason for why I said we are not genuine title contenders. Yeah. There has been improvement in our mentality. There has been improvement in the way we play our football. Yes. There has been improvement. Do you know where there hasn't been improvement? And one of the most vital things you need to be in a title race, and I'm talking, for me, a title race is going down to the last month, the last couple of weeks, and it's still neck and neck who can win the title. That is what I consider a title race. So let's clarify that. Yeah, being top of the league in October is not a title race. You need to be down to the wire in May. Then I consider that a title race. Yeah, so let's clarify that for first of all. Second of all, yeah, the main thing that you need, especially a club like Arsenal, when you're competing in 4 different competitions, yeah, 2 cups, the league, and in Europe, you need a squad. We don't have a squad. We don't. The only position where we have adequate rotation is at left back. Kieran Tierney and Zinchenko. Other than that, nobody can tell me we've got adequate rotation. Everyone says, oh, there's potential in that rotation. Marquinhos has got potential. Fabio Vieira's got potential. We don't know if they're good enough anymore. This is their first season in the Premier League.
Why are you moaning for?
No. I'm making it clear. I said there has no. I'm not moaning. I said
it's irrelevant what you're saying now.
This is the problem. No. Hold on. Did I say it's been a bad season? No.
No.
I don't believe that we can sustain. I don't believe. Let me land. I don't believe that we can sustain this because we don't have the squad.
And I believe.
And I said this before the Tottenham game. I said this before this game. If our starting 11 don't do the job, the bench, no, it isn't irrelevant because when you're expecting your starting 11, to play every competition, halfway through the season, it's going to start wearing the players down. And we saw that last season. Wait, hold on, forward. When you made your prediction, I told you at that point, we don't have rotation. What happened? Saka started falling off. Martinelli started falling off towards the end of the season. We saw it last season, and we did not address that this season. Yes, there has been improvement. No one is saying there has not been improvement.
Massive improvement.
Is an improvement. Saliba is an improvement. The style of play is an improvement. The mentality has also gone up. I'm not going to give it away. Even against Liverpool, to come back, even when they drew, we came back. And the Liverpool game ain't the only game that we've come back and shown bite and grit. There's been other games this season that we've shown bite and grit. We didn't get turned over against Brentford. I can give praise, but at the same time, it's not been good enough. The way we have built this
squad isn't good enough. You wait there, Andrew.
To be title contenders.
This is when you all you Arteta out fans contradict yourself. Because now they're top of the table, CJG. They all want to plant the roses and champagne bottles. When we backed him from the start, we said, give him time. Because no one in the right state of mind knew he was coming to work with miracles. When you have a team before that, so I knew 8th, 5th was coming. But now this season, when he's found his feet, even though you're moaning about the squad, you got to give this young coach praise for being where he is. Regardless if you like him or hate him. And forget
wait. In my statement, did I give Arteta 0 praise just now?
You have to praise him.
What are you talking about? You have to give him praise. Even Deji gave him praise. And this is why you, man, don't listen, bro. You guys, bro.
No.
Blind and you're deaf. You don't see or hear any praise. Deji gave praise. Deji said, no one expected us to be here. We are doing what we need to do. But we ain't been tested.
No. The difference between you and Deji is if Deji don't give praise, you buffoon, he supports Tottenham. So I expect it off him, you donut. See, this is how daft you are. What is the whole Deji? Where do you find these
Listen, this is the Deji, this is the problem, bro. As Arsenal fans, if you don't say we are the best team in the world, you're giving 0 praise.
No, I'm not
0 praise. I started what I said with praise. A man is still saying I'm not giving no praise.
The question I asked the Shepherd, I asked every Arteta out fan. I said, when you are Arteta out fan, we were this, we were that. It's not Arteta's fault. We haven't won a league for 18 years because you've only been in a job for 4 or 3.5 years. It ain't Arteta's fault.
Making an irrelevant point.
By Bayern Munich. Is that his fault, Deji? As a Tottenham fan, is that his fault?
No, it's not. I mean, it's how the club has been run, and that's why, for me, everything you said. I think even in the chat, KY is someone who's agreeing with my sentiment. He's saying if we sign a left back, CM, winger, and striker in January, then you can challenge. The thing is, it's an if, but, and maybe. You know, if you don't do that, then we know that your squad is not strong enough, it's not deep enough for you to mount a different title challenge, and therefore the wheels will fall off. But look, you guys are typical of what I've been seeing in Arsenal fans, you know, near and far. The truth of the matter is, you guys have to enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment that you're top, because you are top of the league. Whoopity-doo, well done. We don't know how long you're going to be there. So while you can get these quick wins, get the quick wins in. But every real Arsenal fan knows that sooner or later, those wheels will fall off. And just to remind you guys, so I'm not bursting your bubble, I think Arsenal Manic or Craig, reminded me last week that you guys, when Conte came into post, was 9 points clear of Spurs. Just let that sink in. 9 points clear, and you were still pipped by 1 point. So am I going to get gassed that you guys are currently 4 points ahead of Spurs?
You know what we do?
Of course.
You know what I do, I'm floating.
Of course not. Do you know what I mean? All I'm going to do is wait until after the World Cup to see where we are. And I think, can I be honest with you? I think the biggest, it's a travesty that the World Cup is happening where it's happening. Because right now, when you're on momentum, the one thing that you don't want is to stop. And we're about to have a month break. And I just don't believe after that break, Arsenal are going to keep with the same momentum. It's not normal. Even Man City, them, you know, with their players who would have gone to the World Cup, come back, rare, this and that, reacclimatizing. And I think for that fact only, the World Cup being in the middle of this whole thing, I think that's what derails the movement. And I think it's a travesty and it's very unfortunate. And I think at the end of the season, you Arsenal fans can draw on the fact that the World Cup messed up your title charge. And I would sit back and support it with you guys.
You know what? To be honest with you, the reality is, all right, do you know what you're forgetting? You're all going to say we're in a title race. But you know deep down in both of your hearts, so you're not confident you're winning the league because there's someone called Man City and Haaland. And Man City, even if Haaland gets injured, they won it without a striker last season. So the reality is Man City is too good. So if Arsenal finishes third or second and wins the Europa League, that's a top season for me.
I think if you finish second with the Europa League, you lot smashed it.
100%.
I would say you lot smashed it. That's like winning the Premier League.
But Deji,
I don't get why. I don't get how Ford has so much chest, and he's just a typical.
I'm an Arsenal fan, though.
Typical.
Listen,
be happy. I was happy when we won against Liverpool. I was happy. I was buzzing. You know what I mean? I was in Portugal.
I could go to the cafe.
You know, Liverpool. We beat Liverpool. I didn't expect it. We stayed top of the league. I was there with my family. I was at my auntie's house. You know what I mean? Eating some nice African food. I was enjoying my life.
No side. With all due respect,
right? Too excited, but like, bro, relax.
You got dementia.
Relax. No. Because Ford, let's get into, before we move on to Spurs, let's get into like the things I liked against Liverpool, yeah. Because at the time, my review, it wasn't a very good review. I'll be honest. Because I was at family's house, they were talking to me. My auntie was talking to me, cooking for me. It's kind of rude to turn, you know, like African culture. She can't be talking to me and I'm turning my back watching the game. I kind of have to look her in the eye, pay her the respect. She's talking to me, etc. So I watched the game back. Yeah, Martinelli, fantastic. Saka, fantastic. Odegaard, I didn't think he had a poor game, but I didn't think he had a great game. I think Gabriel Jesus was very good, you know, but definitely both our wingers really saved us that game. And obviously were the ones that also scored the goals, but they were excellent. But in the first half, we started the game off really, really well. But halftime came great for us right at the right time because Liverpool were applying pressure. Before Diaz came off injured, they were applying pressure. There were so many times I was seeing mistakes in our defense. Gabriel, like, he almost gave away a penalty. For me, when he put his arm up like that, that should have been given a penalty. I'm sorry. The ball's coming across. Yeah, Diaz is getting the ball across, like he was about to receive the ball, and he's putting his arm up so the ball doesn't get crossed into the box. That's a penalty for me. I'm gonna be real. It's a penalty. The Arsenal penalty was also soft. I'll take it because I've seen those decisions go against us, so I'll take it. But it was a soft penalty. At the end of the day, it's not a no contact sport, and you are allowed to go for the ball. Like, it was soft. Gabriel Jesus made a meal of it, and if I was the manager, I'd say everyone take notes. When they touch you in the box, go down, because that's how you get the decision to go for you. Yeah? I'm not going to cry about it. It went in favor of my team. Does that take away that we were the better team? We deserved to win that game. We played better than Liverpool. So even though we didn't deserve the penalty, our performance deserved us winning the game because overall we played better than Liverpool. But there were spells that we were being exposed. Gabriel at the back, bro, I'm telling you right now, I've cast off Ben White Bears, yeah, but this guy's another, bro. I don't know what's in his head, bro. I don't know if he's got
Caramba.
Nah, I'm a merda, bro. It's just some bullshit, bro. It's just some merda, bro. Like his lapses of concentration, yeah. Literally, like he has Maguire moments, bro. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if they're in the same WhatsApp group. I don't know what is going on. But this guy, bro, like honestly, this guy's gonna cost us not being in the league in a title race. This guy's he could even potentially cost us top 4. I'm telling you right now, the mistakes in this guy is appalling. Now, Saliba was also made some mistakes. You know, there was a time where Nunes runs down the right-hand side. Tomiyasu is nowhere to be seen. He was another one. They were in the last section of the first half. Loads of our defenders made mistakes, bro. Loads of them made mistakes. Tomiyasu out of position. Saliba saves his ass. Saliba allowing Firmino to run in behind him, doesn't mark him. Yeah? A lot of them getting caught out of position. You know, as much as you can look at the game, yeah, for me, listen. I always look, I can give praise. I said that we were all over the 90 minutes. Hold on. I'm gonna let you land. Over the 90 minutes, Arsenal were the better team. But at the same time, I always look at how my team can get better. Yeah, and I focus on our weaknesses. And Gabriel is becoming, if not is, one of our weaknesses. His lapses on concentration. Yeah. Yes, our defenders recovered it in the second half. But if Liverpool were prime Liverpool, they would have finished us off in the first half. The chances that they had and the gaps that we allowed them and allowing Firmino to drop in behind, I mean, they scored. This is why they got back into the game. A prime Liverpool would have smoked us. It doesn't take away that we can only beat what's in front of us.
It's always
but we do need to look at it.
A prime is but we won the game. At the end of the day, you can moan all you want. We won the game. It's a results game. So keep
but you see your mentality like that is the same mentality that got you in the mud and egg on your face last season.
No, not egg on my face. Egg on your face.
No, because you lack hindsight. Yeah? No.
You come out every week on your channel.
All right, no, I'm sorry. Last season, I told you.
This season,
why are you moaning in January? Why are you moaning in January? We don't need any players. I said, we're not going to get top 4 because we didn't buy anyone in January. Why are you moaning? We're the favourites. Then when we didn't get top 4, what did you tell me then?
It's irrelevant.
No, it's not.
You tell me it's irrelevant now.
No, it's about looking at the storm before it comes.
But let's look at this season. This is you this season on your platform with Deji, with that. Crystal Palace, you said to me, you and Diesel, first game of the show, draw. I said we're going to beat Palace. Second game, Tottenham, draw. Liverpool, draw, lose, or draw. So you never predicted your team to win. So anything you say to me, it don't make sense anymore. You can moan all you want. And if you want to talk about where the mistake come from in the game, it wasn't even actually Tomiyasu's fault. It was Saliba's fault because he stuck down sleeping and scored. Because Tomiyasu...
Bro, I've watched it back a couple of times. Tomiyasu was way out of position. And normally I get on Ben White about that. But Tomiyasu was way... Bro, he was literally... There was no one at left back. There was no one there, bro. And the thing is, Saliba saved him one time. Saliba cleared it just about one time. And he did that mistake. And the thing is, with this one-touch TV, I can't believe... Hold on, let me answer this, yeah? I can't believe Northside is dissing Tomiyasu. He popped it. I do agree about Gabriel, though. He is a clown. Stop shitting on how good the result was. Stop this, Northside. First of all, bro, am I speaking? Am I speaking? Hold on. Am I speaking Kimbundu from Angola or am I speaking English, bro? What am I speaking right now? Did I not say that they recovered it? Did I not say they recovered it in the second half? That doesn't take away the last 15 to 20 minutes of the first half. We were getting opened up like a kind of, bro. We were getting opened the F up, bro. And a prime Liverpool would have put most of them chances.
Remember, Diaz got injured.
Would have been different. It's a fact.
This guy plays you like a game of chess, but like a yo-yo. You got him like a yo-yo, you know, Deji. He just falls into your trap. Do you get me? You're not going to call you Deji's yo-yo. But listen, Deji, do you know when the ball was played, all right? Tomiyasu was watching his man, but the ball got played into the right. And the right side, Saliba was the closest man to Firmino, and he didn't read the play, and he went on to score. Whose fault's that? It played onto the right. Nothing to do with left back and right back. Whose fault's that?
Yeah, it's Saliba's fault.
It wasn't even Ben White's fault because he was marking Jota.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. But
do you know what it is? The reason why I've been quiet is because I'm laughing, because I swear I was on this show and you guys were wax lyrical about Gabriel.
He
Nah, I
was.
never waxed lyrical. I
He
said
was.
he's a
I'm a Ben
decent
White
centre.
fan. He was.
And I told you that Gabriel was hot garbage.
He was.
Yeah. You did. Yeah, you did.
He was.
And
Gabriel.
we can agree that so far this season, Gabriel's been hot garbage.
This guy's a calamity. Just waiting to happen.
Yo,
Yeah.
no, right, let's go on.
Look, that is my mind
This is
about
what I'm
Gabriel.
saying.
I'm gonna
People don't want to
put
hear
my
it.
hand up, yeah, and say, you know what? He can still prove me wrong, just like any player can still prove me wrong. But at the moment, I don't have a lot of faith in Gabriel, and I hate defenders that don't concentrate, because that is a Maguire, that is a calamity there waiting, bro. That's Phil Jones. Nah, bro.
This is why, and I don't know why Arsenal fans are seeing this nonsense, and then we'll have the balls to come out and say what they're saying about title contending. There is a lot of things you got to fix up. I'm not buying Arsenal Manic's pussy old chat, which is Arsenal haven't done F-all for many years and they have a terrible record against Liverpool. Did you not expect nerves and a few errors? No. What it is that you lot are put all your faith on a bunch of little boys. And just like last season, you're putting your faith on little boys, and the little boys didn't deliver. And as well as they're playing, don't put pressure on them. Don't be putting pressure on youths. Be putting pressure on the more experienced players. And that's where you Arsenal fans are getting it wrong. You put all your eggs in one basket, and you deserve for those eggs to be smashed before you even take them home. For me personally, it's just a matter of time before we see the kind of humbling and the bickering. I told you it was going to happen. This was always going to be there. Rare. The other thing I would say to you is this. You guys are almost a victim of your own success.
Never.
Every week that you guys win is putting on more pressure on those poor little boys.
I agree, Deji, but I got something to say to you, bro. Because after the cooking you received last time, I'm gonna say this. I agree with you, but that same energy could be applied for your club, because you're predicting Champions League and the league for a club that can't even win a Carabao, for a team that supposedly has the best striker in the world that can't even win one cup, bro.
That's a
You know
good
what I'm saying?
point.
So you're there backing a club and a team and a system and an owner that do not know how to win nothing.
I hear you,
Nothing.
but I did tell you that I want you to judge Spurs on this season. I get what you're saying, but my argument has been this season, and so far, Tottenham is 4 points off top, and we're still in the Champions League. So far, my prediction is not off. Until Tottenham are knocked out of the Champions League, we ain't even played in the Carabao Cup yet. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, all the predictions I've made about Tottenham, no one can draw me out on it. You can give your opinion, but so far the stats will say Tottenham are not out of the Champions League and we're not out of the title race just yet.
Let's move on to Tottenham, because you're saying that, Deji, but when the going was good, I said to you, your performances will catch up to you. Yeah. Sporting gave you a bit of a humbling. Then we gave you a bit of a humbling. Now, you won 1-0 against Brighton. Wasn't an amazing performance. So once again, the level of performance isn't really rising yet. You're once again getting the points, but it's not looking sexy.
You know what it is, and I think the problem is, as much as me and you get on, you put too much emphasis on performances and less emphasis on result.
Thank you.
For me, I'm telling you that despite how well you're playing, I'm not moved by it. That's what you're hearing from me in my camp. You're playing well. Everyone's waxed lyrical about Arsenal. I'm telling you, I ain't moved by it. There's nothing's moved me. Equally, Tottenham aren't playing well, but we're getting the results. And you're not moved by it. But the results speak louder than the performances. Right now,
I'm basing it based off your bold predictions. You made a prediction that you'll win the Premier League and the Champions League. Yeah. So I'm not saying that you haven't improved. I'm saying you said your words. This is championship level form. You know what I mean? And that you can carry on playing like this and win the league or the Champions League. So when I'm criticizing Tottenham, I'm criticizing them based on your prediction.
Let me give
your
you
prediction. I'm not seeing the
let me give you old.
Go on.
Let me give you old Shakespearean language here. You're saying is Tottenham exhibiting Champions League or Premier League title contending performance? My question to you is it not? Is it not? Because at the moment, Tottenham are 4 points behind you.
Yeah.
So is that not title contending form?
No, because
How can that be no?
You know what? When it comes to football, listen. Put the football.
In terms of result, he's got it.
I agree with him. It is. It's only 4 points.
No.
We lose one, lose two, and they're above us. So when it goes to football, and even the professionals and the thing is saying Arsenal and Tottenham are in a title race.
They are.
They're both in it.
They are, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make when I'm talking about Spurs. The point I'm trying to make is when we've seen Ole, getting results at Man United and the performances ain't matching, and eventually it crumbled. What I'm saying is you can't sustain that for the period of a season and expect to just continuously keep on winning when the performances aren't matching. Of course, sometimes you do need to grind up results. We've grounded up results this season at times, and it's not been the most electrifying football. But I'm saying that doing week in, week out, if that continues, I don't believe that is going to equate to, at the end of the season, winning a Champions League or a Premier League. Because I've never seen that being done. Of course, you're not going to be playing amazing football every game. Sometimes you're against an opposition that's nullifying everything that you're doing. You got to win ugly. But to win ugly every week, which is what we're seeing through Tottenham, we're already seeing little blips. We already saw it against Sporting and we saw it against Arsenal. When the ugly ain't working, there is nothing else that you lot do.
I'm not having that tonight.
I'll say something. I'll say something. Can I do something? I'll say something.
I'm not having that.
What, besides the 90s and early 2000s, all right, and all right. Besides that, I'm not counting the era when Arsenal sort of a good football thing. Before that and after that, you've got to bear in mind that Chelsea won the league twice ugly.
Chelsea are a completely different club to Tottenham.
No. But I'm saying, when you say
even the player recruitment is on a different level.
Ranieri won the league.
Ranieri
won the league exactly the same way, playing ugly. Because they wasn't playing good football, Leicester. They were just hitting everyone on the counter and defending. So winning ugly you could win the title with ugly. That's what I'm saying to you. Because I've seen that happen.
But the way the club is run, the way the club is built, the way they identified the level of players is different. Obviously, in recent time, Chelsea's been a bit different, but it's not the same. To just say that it's not the same, bro.
No, but they are.
Even
but
the king of winning ugly, Mourinho couldn't win something with them.
No, but Mourinho, when he won the 3 titles with Chelsea, he did not play sexy football. He went ugly. People in Stamford Bridge used to fall asleep, mate. They won the titles.
But the personnel. Tottenham don't have all the personnel.
Can I just say something? Northside, I'm you're my brother, but I have to draw you out when you need to be drawn out. And tonight is the night you need to be drawn out. Tottenham has lost 1 game in the Champions League, 1 game in the Prem, and you're talking like the wheels are falling off. You've bloody lost the game, and you're having the greatest season of your lives. So for me, you cannot say that Tottenham are not contending. We are 4 points behind you. We are contending.
You are contending.
People telling me that Gabriel is having a poor run of form. That's what ugly people say. Because I've been telling you from before the season started that my man was hot garbage, and he has proved us right. So you can be the lawyer there, Jeb Ben, from when, you can be a little lawyer there and try and defend your brother. Arsenal, man, we already know you got screws loose. City, United, Chelsea, Arsenal.
No, listen.
You keep telling yourself that, and you keep talking yourself out. The truth of the matter is,
Reggie, I was going to say, no side. Listen, let's do a calling now. Let's start the calling. Yo, listen, people out there.
We'll start the calling. All I'm going to say is,
listen, stop being keyboard warriors now. We're going to put it out there, and people could jump on and talk to Deji and talk to us. So, if you want to talk about Tottenham,
I disagree. I think Anthony's last comment
Who's going to jump on? Come on, people, jump on.
But they're not Champions League. Yeah.
Deji, listen, let's clarify one thing, yeah? Even though I don't believe you're going to win the Champions League or the league, because I don't believe that you've got all the players to the level required to do it. Yeah. And I also believe playing ugly, I don't see you guys playing ugly consistently and always getting the 3 points, which is needed. Because Man City, that's what you need to do to be competing with Man City. Let's be real. You made that bold statement. I've never once said that you guys haven't improved. Never once said that I don't rate your manager. I never once said that winning ugly, there's multiple ways to win football. But what I'm saying is, as soon as the winning ugly ain't working, I don't see a plan B from your manager.
But the winning ugly is working though, bro.
Did it work against Sporting or Arsenal? You're saying, oh, because right now we haven't lost the game. Listen to me. Oh, because right now we haven't lost the game.
We're not going to
go. Predicting that we can't win the league.
We're not going to go a whole season without losing a game. Like, you're not going to go a whole season without losing a game.
So let me right now doesn't mean that's going to be the end of the season.
Man City, as scary as they look, they're going to lose games. Look, Man City lost 3 games last season, twice to Spurs. Just put some respect.
Yeah, but you're making a prediction of Tottenham and telling me, well, right now we haven't lost the game, yeah? But Arsenal fans will turn and say to you, well, right now we're top of the league. So if you're going to say by right now, then you can say that Arsenal fans are right in saying that we're going to win the league at the end of the season.
Bro,
you can't look at the season right now and say, based on right now, that's definitely how we're going to finish the season, or definitely that's how it's going to be.
Just remember,
it's too early on. You can't say it's too early on for Arsenal fans to have prediction, but then you're making an early prediction for Tottenham based on right now.
Just remember, look at the squads and look at there's levels and there's pedigrees to this thing. Remember, Liverpool came from 13 points down last season to finish a point behind City. Do you understand what I'm saying? To finish a point behind City. Now, what me and you agreed on before the season started is that you do not have, your squad is not deep enough to mount a serious challenge. Tottenham's squad is deeper than your squad. So when I say that Tottenham can contend, they are doing exactly what we predicted they're going to do. Your team, however, is overachieving. Based on the squad that you have, based on how deep it is, you're overachieving.
I predicted that you'd finish above Arsenal, and I predicted you'd be in the top 4. I never predicted that you'd be in the title race.
All right. But I predicted that Spurs are in the title race. And at the moment, as per your words, we're in the title race. Because if you're in the title race, Spurs are...
I've not said we're in the title race. When I answered the question, I didn't say. Forward said...
You know what? Forward said you're in the title race. Let's be real. I know you want to do this realistic thing. At the moment, the league table doesn't lie. And we're just doing maths here. This is just maths. Any team that are within 6 points of the top team is in a title race. So that includes your boys. I'm happy to say, people, on the 11th of October, I've confirmed that Arsenal is legitimately, based on results, in the title race. My argument is I'm waiting for the wheels to fall off because I don't believe your team will stay there. I don't even believe that Arsenal will be in the top 4. I'm just waiting for those wheels to fall off and for the subscribers, people subscribing and liking the show, to equally shoot up as you lot are shooting down. That's what I'm expecting.
So you expect Tottenham, let me just clarify this. You're expecting Tottenham to be in the title race at least until April.
To the end of the season, my jigger.
To May, yeah?
Do you know what you don't realise, all right? Do you know what strives you to win? Tottenham.
Conte.
Yeah, but you know what strives him to win?
Who?
What strives Conte to win? Do you know, like, when you lost to us, all right? When you lost to us, all right? You went to it, and like I'll give you credit. A lot of people say, I even said my friends, they were saying like Tottenham were battered by Brighton. Tottenham win and got a result. But you know what strives you? It's when you see your rivalries in the top, knowing you got a qualified manager who knows how to win the league. So the longer we stay there, the longer you keep winning.
Yeah.
So you should, on a real note, you should praise the Arsenal in the title race as slips for the last 3 games, and the last 3 games go to the lane, and you could take over this to win your title. That's what you should be praying for.
Well,
that's the reality. You know what it is. We strive, you fans. We strive Tottenham. Because every time we win, they win.
And can I say, it's not unthinkable to think that Spurs could win the league and Arsenal could finish second. And then we're both right.
Look at this guy. We're not agreeing on that. We're not agreeing on that.
I'm just saying.
He's a politician, you know.
The reality is, do you know what? The reality is, all right, a lot of Arsenal fans, especially Northside LDD, whatever he calls himself, all right, they're still living in 2004, bro. I'm not living in 2004. I've seen the reality of it. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? They're still living in 2000. They're still thinking about the unbeaten season. Bro, that happened 18 years ago. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, it happened. But I'm living in reality. And the reality is, if Arsenal finishes second to me, even if Tottenham wins the league or Man City, that's a massive achievement. They were in the title race. You can't go from 8th to 5th to be in the title race in a man of 3 seasons. So to me, that's the reality. That's the reality. I'm not going to
do it though. And that's who everyone was comparing this guy to. Within 3 years, he was in the title.
That's the reality, though. And that's what I'm saying.
He spend more money than them.
A delusionist wants us to win a title every year.
You know what it is? Deji, when it's convenient, yeah, they want to compare Klopp to Arteta. When it's not convenient, they compared him all till now, and then now when he's like, oh, but Klopp, you know, it's impossible. You can't expect 3 years to be in the title race. And then I say, well, the manager you've been comparing this guy to did it in 3 years to be competitive enough to be in a title race. So what is it? You want to compare him to Klopp or you don't?
The fact of the matter is,
this man moves the goalpost all the time.
The fact of the matter is, no, the goalpost is this: you guys can't accept he's doing well. That's the truth about it. And then you want to
Maria Caramba.
I was celebrating in Portugal, bro. I was celebrating.
What I'm saying to you is, it doesn't matter if you celebrate. You guys accept it, do well. So, no, Deji, you're gonna agree with me. Do you know if I bet Deji? Do you know if I come on live stream and I'm whacking you down, and I'm whacking you down like now? I don't believe. But you know, if Tottenham wins the league, I won't be like an offside. Oh, it's your first one. I'll say congratulations, you deserved it. But these guys, these are the type of guys who would sit around and say, well, you won it. You haven't won it since 1960. They'll find an excuse not to say. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It makes me sick. Because if Spurs win the league, we agreed last week that if Spurs win the league, it trumps the 4 FA Cups you lot have won in the last couple seasons. We agreed on that last week, didn't we?
100%. Yeah, I agree with it. But
you know, everyone agreed. Man, I can't even believe the worst coming at your mouth. You're talking so much crap, bro. That B-Tech, being the B-Tech flipping DJ Khaled's got to your head, bro. When Deji come on this channel, he knows I gave props to Tottenham where props was due. Yeah, and you called me a Tottenham fan for that, and now you're there twerking. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not twerking.
I don't like. I hate Tottenham. I give them credit where props is due. Don't start now. No.
Deji, you know, Deji, you know some Arsenal fans like this guy. Their football knowledge is zilch, bro. There's nothing there, bro. They just talk, and that's this guy. It's not that. I'm speaking reality. The reality is you've got to look at the table now. And the table is Arsenal are on 4 on the top of the table. But when you look down, there's only 2 teams that are really close to us. That's Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspurs. That's the reality of it.
So you believe we have the squad? You don't agree with me that we don't have the squad? I'm not
looking at it. Listen, I'm looking at it like this. We'll take game by game and see what happens. Because from now to then,
but you can't say no. Wait, hold on. Hold on. You just discredited my point. So I'm asking you, why are you doing that? And you're saying no, we'll take it game by game. Do we?
The reason why
to compete to beat in the title race. Yes or no?
Do you know why I'm going to discredit your point? Because other teams are going to get injuries too. You make out you and all your shepherds and all your buffoons and all your idiots and your parasites thinking we're the only team that's going to have injuries. So explain that to me. Because other teams are going to get injuries.
They do. But other teams,
but you guys
don't have just one good striker. Other teams actually have proven wingers that can actually perform in the Premier League.
The problem is with you Arteta is you guys don't see the reality. Other teams are going to get injuries. But
let me ask Deji, do you believe that Arsenal have the squad to compete to be in a title race?
He's going to say no, he's a Tottenham fan. What are you asking a stupid question for, you donut? That's your knowledge of football. Zilch.
I actually think he's quite a level-headed Tottenham fan, to be honest. I don't agree. Obviously, we're not going to always agree with everything, but I think he's quite level-headed. And he's also given us props is due. He said that we've done very well to get ourselves in the position that we're in.
Listen, when me and Deji talks football, we talk actually football and logic. When you talk football, you're talking like, I don't know, you got this little Cinderella shit inside you. Like,
okay, let's go through it then. Let's go through it. Is Fabio Vieira there or is he better than Odegaard?
He can step in and do a performance for Odegaard because he done
Is he better than Odegaard?
Well, the whole idea of having a bench is not your bench players ain't better than your starting 11. So obviously,
Man City's got that. Sometimes they bench players that are better than the starting 11, depending on who they're playing.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's like me saying,
what do you mean? Real Madrid do it, Bayern Munich do it, Man City do it. What are you talking about?
Haaland. It's a stupid question.
No, it isn't a stupid question. No, it isn't a stupid question. Yeah, because Man City do it. So do Bayern Munich, so do Barcelona, so do all the big clubs do it.
Forget Let's talk about Arsenal. Stop digressing. Stop talking. I'm going to educate you now. Because
do you know what the problem is? You're praising a bench that can do a job. We had a squad last season that could do a job. Yeah, and where did that get us?
What, bro?
Yeah, no, last season we had El Nene, which you praised. Yeah, was he good enough for 10 games for us to get top 4?
Why are we talking?
We also praised Nketiah, last season. He was on the bench. Did he score enough goals to get us top 4? No. Yeah, Rob Holding is another player that can do a job by your standards. Yeah, was that enough to at least get us top 4? So every time you guys are coming out with, we can do a job. We've had the years.
Why are you? Wait there.
Is that enough to be in a title race? Because my question to you is, do we have the squad to be in a title race? Not do we have the squad to get top 4. Do we have the squad to be in a title race?
They prove you wrong. This team proves you wrong every game this season, mate. Because you've never predicted us to win. So they're proving you wrong anyway. So whatever you say to me is irrelevant. Because everything you say, 2-2 Palace.
Can I just say, looking as an outsider, you guys debating, this is the problem. The problem is that you want to be back at the big time. You want to be at the table, but at the same time, you're scared. You're scared to be at the big time and be at the table and to be taking the out. The truth of the matter is, you have to decide: are you backed in terms of the big time? Is this just a fortunate run of form? I say fortunate. You caught Liverpool at a bad time. You caught Tottenham at a bad time. Or has Arsenal really, really changed for the better? The truth of the matter is, only time will tell. That's the truthful. Time will tell. However, I will say this. For people like Arsenal Manic, One Touch, Taib, Mo, Deb from When, everyone in the chat. Each week, your boys do well. The pressure, the stakes go up. They say the higher you go, the harder they fall. Now, I'm feeling for them boys, with my little youth work hat on. For safeguarding reasons, I don't want Arsenal to get too high and then slam these youths firmly on the ground. So you guys have a choice. Should the wheels fall off now or later? Because we know that the wheels are going to fall off. And if you do the unthinkable and win the league, then you deserve every praise. And like I said, I'll rip my Spurs shirt live on show and I'll head down to the Emirates to get my Arsenal top. But jokes aside, guys, I think it's too early to tell by anyone's standard. My argument is Spurs are doing what I said they were going to do. You guys are overperforming by your own standards forward and north side. None of you lot had Arsenal to be title contenders. So for people to be uttering that question at such an early stage, you're taking the piss. And I'm not, and I don't appreciate that question. If you were pumping your chest like me at the beginning of the season, saying that Arsenal were title contenders, I wouldn't be saying anything. But you can't say after 9 games that things have been patterned and you man are going to go on a run. It's not happening. Forward, I respect you, but you know that after Christmas, it's a myth for your team. Northside, for you, really, is how low can they go? Do you know what I mean? I'm saying top 6 for your boys. If your boys get top 4, it's like winning the league for you guys because that's how far from grace you guys are falling.
I don't know about winning the league. I don't know about winning the league. I think you're being cheeky there. It's more like that for you lot, because you lot, it's a happy day when you lot got to the Champions League final. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not lifting the trophies. You know what I mean? It's whatever for you lot. You're just happy to be part of the flipping competition.
That's by no means.
No. You were cheeky with that one. You were cheeky with that one about that's like winning the league. You were cheeky with that one. Yeah. You lot are the ones you lot are the only team. Well, yeah, you lot are the only team in the top 6 that ain't won no trophy to warrant you even being called one of the big 6. So I'm just gonna let that one marinate. Northside, come on, bro, stop moaning. Enjoy the ride. We ain't winning the league. Listen, when I let both Deji and Fuad answer the question, are we in a title race? I gave my opinion. Fuad disagreed with my opinion. My opinion is no, and it's because we don't have the squad. Then I asked Fuad to debunk why we do have the squad. He couldn't say why we do have the squad in the rotation to be competing until the end of the season. How is that moaning? I even started my response in everything that was good in our performance. Everything that's good in this season.
Deji, can you agree with something with me now? Every Arsenal fan are hoping to get to China and be near them about. A normal Arsenal fan, no one's moaning about the result. It's a results game. The results are coming in. We got Leeds, then we got Forest, then we got Chelsea, then we go in the World Cup. So till then, and we got Southampton away. So till then, if we're winning, stop moaning about injuries, because every other team's going to get injuries. You know, it's the truth. Like Tottenham's going to get injuries. Man City going to get injuries, even though they got debt in it. But when you talk about our things, when you just said to me, okay, that is Fabio Vieira before you muted me better than Odegaard. The one thing he can do, he brings a different element to the Arsenal. He brings a more attacking game to the game. So when he played against Brentford, he scored a beauty goal and assist. So yeah, he can bring something different, and that's why you need. That's what players like that can challenge you titles. They come with something different. But automatically, Arsenal fans, they're not good enough. The guy hasn't been on the pitch for 2 days. Give him a chance. Give him a season.
Bro, I just wanted to see what everyone's prediction. A prediction isn't a moan. A prediction is your own personal opinion, your projection for how the season's gonna go. No one's moaned. Did I moan about Liverpool? No. I said that we deserve to win the game. But the last 15 minutes of the first half, I said there was holes in our defense. That's not a moan. That's me analyzing the game.
Yeah, but
what have I moaned about?
The whole world that I brought was watching it. All of England was watching that game, and everyone could see Gabriel made mistakes. He made mistakes in the Tottenham game.
He wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one.
Nah, he wasn't that game. Tommy Asu,
he was the worst, but he wasn't the only one.
Tommy Asu didn't do nothing wrong, and actually shepherded about that. And
look, I'm going to help both of you. Your team is top of the league. Enjoy it while it lasts. Honestly, enjoy it while it lasts, because these conversations are going to be even more poignant when the wheels fall off, and then we're going to have time to unpick. Northside, your team is top of the league. You have to just deal with that, accept that you're top of the league. The league table doesn't lie. The first 9 games of the season, you guys have been the best team. Yeah? Man City's been the second best team. My beloved Tottenham Hotspur are third. Why not Spursy? I think you're a bit premature on that. I did say after 15 games, I am prepared to move my prediction from 8th to 6th. Look, I'm not a numpty.
Andrew, you put the link out there.
Huh?
Why don't you jump on and explain yourselves?
I mean, the link is there. I think.
Come on, someone jump on. Come on, man.
We've got time for one call. For one call, I'm happy to join my brothers and go toe to toe. It'd be good to get Craig or Why Not Spursy or Arsenal Manic in these knickers with the fan on in the living room, bashing.
Manic, jump on, bro. Come on, bro. Manic, jump on.
Arsenal Manic.
To be fair, Manic, you do say a lot to Dej. You might as well just jump on, have a face.
Jump on, bro. We got you, man. Don't worry, Dej is a nice man. He ain't gonna beat you up.
Look, at the end of the day, like I don't know, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm happy. And if Arsenal keep this up to the end of the season, we win the league, and I will come on here and I'll apologize. So far, I'm enjoying it. Of course, I enjoy
jump
it.
on, man. The assemble jump on. I don't know what he's talking about. He says,
Niger, you found the stream, yeah? You found the stream. This guy, bruv. This guy, bro. This guy.
Oh my gosh.
Nigel, what do you want?
You gotta stop instigating, bro. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop
it. Out of here. Is there a next button? Next.
Hey.
Let's do the next one.
Why are you talking again? I don't understand. You didn't understand. You just keep talking. We beat you after you were unbeaten. You said we caught Spurs in bad form. What are you talking
Did you not catch us in bad form?
Bruv, you've been unbeaten.
So would you say that was a good performance?
Are you okay?
Was that a good performance then?
You're not even talking sense here, bro.
Come on, bro. You know you caught Tottenham on a bad day.
I
know Liverpool on a bad day.
I've seen what you've been trying to do all show, and in Northside's fault, he facilitates this nonsense. Like Northside, I respect you. You have very, very good points. I love it. I agree with you. But there's no need to shit on our result on the weekend. Like saying stuff like, oh yeah, I'm happy about the result. But why are you adding a but? Why is there need for a but?
Hold on.
We comfortably put.
Hold on. Let me say something. Hold on. Let me say something, bro. Because he said something about my opinion. Cool. Let me answer it. Niger, it's called analyzing a game. Analyzing a game, you can go through the good and the bad. No player is perfect. No performance is perfect. Near enough most of the time. You can analyze a game. Yeah. Me saying that they were on top of us for the last 15 minutes is not shitting on the performance. We're not 15. We're grown-ass men. You can look at it and say, overall, we were the better team. We deserve to win. But that doesn't mean that some of the performances at the last 15 minutes, I even said the second half, the players that I criticized upped their game, which is a fact. And most people criticize Gabriel's performance anyway. So why is it new? Because I'm saying it.
No,
come on,
nah. What I'm saying is this. My issue is the victory. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying we didn't do anything wrong. Of course we did things wrong. Gabriel is a joker, is a clown. I've been saying it since last season. And that is the facts. But with all that being said, even with that joker at the back, we're still able to put Liverpool to the bed.
Okay, so why is it okay for you to just criticize a player there? Why is it okay for him to criticize a player there? But when I say something, why are you being negative? You just criticize a player now. So why is it just when you say it?
Because you're the happy-go-lucky Gabriel.
I tell you what. Nigel, I got the answer. Nigel, I got your back. The reason why, because you know Nigel, the difference between you and Nigel actually predicts his team to win. You always say,
these guys are all Bukaria Karambas. Let me tell you.
When you're a super fan, you can be negative, you can be critical. When I do it, you're being negative. Bro, did you see my match reaction? I was happy, bro. My sister got married, Arsenal won, and I met my younger brother. What's there for me to be vexed about? Do you know how people don't watch the match reaction?
And then it's there.
What's there for me to be angry?
To be fair, though, side, I didn't see the reaction. I'm just judging you on what I've seen on today's current stream.
Nigel.
It's been a lot.
I'm gonna let everyone talk. I'm gonna shut up now. The title of this video.
You said like
Arsenal title contenders. Why I said we're not because
Liverpool, we wouldn't have won this game. Like, what's the need for that?
Let me just say something. Look, Northside, I agree with Northside here. What he's saying, Nigel, is don't be getting your knickers in the twist. So far this season, Arsenal have not been tested. You know that. That was a poor Liverpool team. In fact, they were so poor that I wish we played them last weekend. That's how poor they were.
They would have beaten you, bro. They would have beaten you, bro.
No, they wouldn't have. No, they wouldn't. Even your boy Kanabi agreed.
Yeah, starting up your dance, bro. You lot are dead, bro.
We will slap your team like that.
I thought Tottenham were actually decent this season until we played you lot. Until we played you lot, I thought Tottenham were actually okay. This Conte ball was alright, but you lot are stinking up the place, bro. You lot are horrid.
So when you lost to Man United, were you not stinking up the place?
ugly.
When you lost to
What
Ajax
you're doing
United,
to
when you not
Conte's
stepping up
legacy
the
is
place.
disgusting. What you resorted this man to playing is horrible to watch. He got
Carry
so
Carry
he nearly ended up in a straitjacket last season for all the goals you lot were conceding. So he
Carry
said,
on.
you know what?
Carry
I'm just
on.
gonna play a back 8. I'm gonna play a back 8 and hope for the best with Kane and Son.
Right.
And that's all he
North-
does. He
North
hopes
side.
that he plays a back 8. Everyone's defending, and then Kane and Son will get 1 or 2
Right,
chances,
forward.
and fortunately they take them. But you can't ride that luck and that wave for
You
the whole
keep chatting.
season.
So
then.
you think
You lot
your
are gonna
team
keep
can
getting
play
found
with
out
this
and are
energy
gonna
to the end of the
finish
season?
5th place, brother.
You
Sorry.
think your team can play with this energy to the end of the season? Can
No.
your team play with this energy to the
No.
end of the season?
But we play with enough energy to finish in the top 3, bruv. That's all I know.
Really?
You know,
100%.
Make sure.
100%. No
Make sure.
doubt
If
in my
your
mind.
team don't finish top 3, I'm coming for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we're going
Bruv,
to play right now.
if you don't finish in the top 4,
Listen,
I'm coming for you, bruv.
Shut up, man. What
No,
do you
sorry,
mean top
when
4?
you don't finish in the top 4.
Tottenham is finishing
Coming
above
for you.
Arsenal, bro.
No, they're not.
Huh?
No.
Tottenham's
They're not.
finishing above Arsenal.
It's impossible, bruv. Impossible. I can never see that happening this season. With that
Really?
dead team, bruv.
And when
That
it
dead style of
happens,
football.
what are you going to do?
Huh?
What are you going to do when it happens?
Bruv.
When I come to
It's
your,
not-
when I
it's
come to
not
your man, I
happening.
want red carpet treatment.
It's
You and
not
your boys.
happening. Deji, we
red
already
carpet treatment.
Deji, I'm not gonna allow you to
can't
try
wait.
and swindle your way out of the original bet that we made.
No, I'm not
trying to
swindling
sugarcoat
nothing
it.
out,
So
bro.
let everyone know
Our
on
bet
this
is in
side
place.
channel, yeah.
Our bet
The
is in
original
place.
bet is this.
But
So
I
Deji
want
not trying
people to know. I want
squeeze it
people
into
to
top
know
4.
we are
Deji-
going to war.
Deji, wait,
Right
let me
now,
land, bro.
we're
Let
in
me
the war.
land. Deji, you've been talking all night. Let me land, though, please. I beg. But Deji said on One Touch TV that Spurs are going to win the league or the Champions League. I then said, if that happens, I will pay for him to come to Nigeria, Lagos. All on me. All on me. That's the only bet. Other than that, I don't want to hear any bets from you, Deji.
That's calm.
None of those bets.
That's
That bet
calm.
even works in your
I'm happy
favor,
with
bro.
that. I'm
But
happy
if
with
you don't, when you don't win the league, you're coming on my stream in an Arsenal shirt. So
And
that's all I want
Niger,
to hear.
if this manager wins the league, I'll come on your channel. I'll come on any other positive, so-called positive Arsenal fans channel, and I will apologize. I apologize to Arteta, apologize to Edu, apologize to the Conques, apologize to everything. Up until then, it is what it is. I'm happy with the ride. I'm happy that we're winning. I'm happy that we're above the expectation.
Niger, we will not accept.
But
Niger,
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the league doesn't finish in October. It doesn't finish in October.
Listen.
It's about consistency.
Listen. Hey, come on, lads. Sit down like Deji. All right. All I gotta tell you is this: we will not accept your apology like that. No, sir.
Do you know what makes me laugh? You know what makes me laugh? I'm gonna ask the question. Yeah, I don't like this manager. How many of you super fans? Hold on, I'm asking a question. Hold on. I'm asking you a question. Hold on. How many of you super fans wanted Arsene Wenger out? And don't lie. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you man get so rattled. I don't like this guy, yeah, even though he's doing well at the moment. Arsene Wenger's a club legend. Arteta's not a club legend. But yet certain super fans wanted him out, which is why we got him out. Because super fans weren't going to the games.
What's this super fan thing you're throwing around here?
What I'm saying is this.
Don't
Don't condemn me for not liking a manager that isn't a world-class manager and it isn't an Arsenal legend. Because right now, Arteta isn't. Because Arsene Wenger wasn't an Arsenal legend. A lot of these super fans wanted him out, but they don't get condemned for that. But I get condemned because I don't kiss ass for Arteta.
No, do you know what? Northside, like a lot of your points of view,
I'm just saying,
I love
make
it.
sense.
Now, hold on. The core of what you're saying in terms of you expect more, you have higher standards. I don't have any problems with that, Northside. And you have the right to support your club however you want. However, when we are winning, I don't see a reason to be dissing the team and the manager and the cronkies and all that sort of stuff. Because what's the need of it? What am I gaining from dissing the team when we're doing well? Enjoy the wave, enjoy the ride, bro. At the end of the day, look, hold on. At the end of the day, it's been a long time since the fan base has kind of been connected. I'm not saying we're fully connected, but we're closer than we've been for multiple years. The stadium is rock. The stadium is rocking. The atmosphere is good. Like, you got the feel-good factor. Just
What
enjoy the
feel-good
wave,
factor?
bro. He might not be the man you wanted. I've
Can I
heard you
be-
talk about
can I be
Allegri in the
real?
past.
Nah,
Is
you know
Allegri
what?
someone that you wanted? Would Allegri have done better with his squad?
You know what?
Allegri's struggling. with
Niger,
managers,
Niger,
bro.
and Fuad knows this. I normally criticize Xhaka and Ben White. Yeah,
What do you mean
I've not
feel
gotten
good
to either
factor?
player. Yeah, don't say that I'm being negative. I've not gotten to I've not said a bad word about
These
either of
man
them
are
against Liverpool.
waste.
Yeah? I've literally analysed and I've said what it was. Xhaka, I've given
Getting
man of
on
the
my
match,
nerves.
and I don't even rate Xhaka. I've given him man of the match. I think in the last 3 or 4 games, I've given him man of the match twice. Yeah, there's no agenda here. There's none of that. Yeah, I say how I see. And if I see something, I say it. There's players I don't even rate, and yet I've been praising them. This manager I don't rate, and I've been praising his performances.
Let me
So I don't understand. Like, people want me to get up here, start twerking, start
Bro,
doing, I don't know, Cardi B.
No, don't do it. Don't shame yourself. Don't shame yourself. Let me pick up Arsenal, Alex. I only celebrate when we win trophies because I'm listening to this brother come on here talking about the good factor, carnival vibes, like they've done something. Is this brother mad? Is he crazy? 9 games and he's talking about feel good factor. Get out of this space. Get out. Shut up. Or you've won some games. You happen to be top of the league after 9 games. This ain't 35 games, 36, 37. It's bloody 9 games. Let me tell you now. If we were top of the league, I'd be running joke, I'd be pumping my chest. But I wouldn't be coming out with some waste sounds like feel good factor. Are you mad? What feel good factor, bro?
Deji.
Ain't no
Like,
feel good factor.
the opinion of a
Overhyping
trustless
the team
Spurs
too
fan
much.
about feeling good about signing is irrelevant to me.
Bro,
Unlike
overhyping
you,
the team,
Deji,
bro.
I don't let anyone dictate to me how I enjoy my club, innit? I
Enjoy
enjoy
your
my
club,
club.
but I'm gonna
I
be
want
there
to
and
enjoy
shut
it, innit?
and down.
So I'm enjoying the wave. You're not enjoying the wave because we slapped you up and we're above you, and we're going to continue to be above you all season. So don't worry about that, bro.
Anyway, I'm gonna slap you up on your
Lick
show.
your wounds, bro.
As soon as
You're
we
dead
go above
team,
you.
man.
As
Dead
soon as we
team.
go above you, I'm
The
taking over
only
your
stain
show.
on Contreras'
As soon
record
as
is
we
no
go above
trophies
you,
at
I'm taking
Spurs,
over
just
your
like
show.
it was for Jose Mourinho. Stinking up managers'
I
CVs.
can't
That's
wait.
what
You
you
know
do,
what?
man.
Saturday
Stinking up
can't come
managers'
quick enough.
CVs. Get out of there, man.
You know what? Can I tell you what? Northside, can I be real with you? Just like all the fans in there, the thing that's burning me most is the fact that we're in bloody October. I wish we were in May and we're about to wrap.
No,
this
you
thing up.
don't. No, you don't, because you'll be
I can't wait.
apologizing to everyone on the street.
I can't wait now. I need
Forget it.
people like
No,
Nigel,
get you- I'm gonna lie. Let me
people in
lie.
the chat.
No
I can't
side.
wait for you lot to get finished.
Elijah, do you know what you don't realize? This guy, Deji, put this in your head, all right? First things first, when you talk about October, we're top, it's only October. The fact of the matter is, you got to hope, you're hoping that we drop points. Because all you forget, and you and the buffoon above you, all right? You're forgetting something, you and offside, the buffoon above you, I said it. The reason being is, we don't have to wait till January, December. We just got to get through these 3 weeks, 2 weeks of November, and we knock off for the World Cup. Then our home game is West Ham and Brighton away. So we got one home game with it. And then the transfer market does. That's when you know if Arsenal there and about, it's down for the board to turn around and say, the top of the table, and let's see if they go out there and spend money to make that challenge happen. But you're forgetting something.
Hey,
only a few
bro,
games.
Fuad, you see this Deji guy, yeah? Deji says we haven't been tested this season, but then he calls his game against West Ham a big game. Deji's a madman, you know. Deji's actually a madman.
Liverpool. Wait a minute.
No,
listen.
What have you been drinking?
No, you know what, and Nigel, you know what? Don't you see? This is why me and you don't get on, because you don't listen to what I'm saying, and at least Forward knows. I said to you that there are 2 teams that make it a cup final when they play Spurs: West Ham and Chelsea. I didn't even bring Arsenal to the equation.
And there are 2 teams that
I
do the
don't
same
even
for
bring
us.
Arsenal to
Tottenham
this,
and
but I
Liverpool.
know.
We play
So
them.
Tottenham dropping points to Chelsea and West Ham is expected because them, man, they play like it's their last game. Like the last game they're ever going to... They don't bring that same energy when they play you, man. I don't know why, but they don't. So Just put some respect on the situation.
So does that not only also mean that the game against you lot was a big test then, no? Because that's your cup final.
You watch
that's
the
your
game.
cup final every season because you don't get into cup finals.
Let me tell you why we don't care about you. We finised above you.
You don't even need to continue that sentence.
Oh, look,
every single Spurs fan about
Nigel, me and you, we're not on the same level, my G.
Nightmares all
we're not on the same level as me, my G.
About the team that's been giving
we're not on the same level,
all your life. What does that?
Who you got on Thursday?
Deji, don't even continue, bro. This is embarrassing now, bro.
Who you playing on Thursday? Who you playing on Thursday? You're still playing Europa League, bro. So hush your gums.
My God, you're disrespectful, Deji.
Bruv, leave him, bruv. Leave him. Is he gonna win?
I want to get your prediction
or not.
Okay, which competition that you're in are you gonna win this season, Deji?
Huh? What?
Which competition are you in that you're gonna win this season?
Are you dumb or something? I told you.
I'm completely saying right now, you're absolutely crazy. Obviously, because you're coming with some outlandish comments.
For the Champions League, and I'm not moving from that.
Oh man.
Nigel, where do you predict Arsenal and Tottenham will finish this season?
I think Tottenham will finish 5th and Arsenal will finish 3rd.
Okay, and do you think that Arsenal have the squad depth, which is why I don't believe that we can be title contenders? Because for me, title contenders, you have to be down to the wire until at least April. Yeah. Do you feel like we have the squad, to compete? And to be in a title race. Do you believe that?
I don't. But guess what? We're currently in a title race.
No, we're obviously saying
no, we don't. But guess what? We're currently in one.
But can we sustain it? Because you don't win it in October.
I don't know. If we can get to January and we can make a couple signings.
Get on the show, man, and stop sitting in your knickers and tapping on the.
Okay, so Nigel, thank you so much for confirming that, because you called me negative because I said that we don't have the squad, and you've just agreed with me.
No, I never said that was the negative comment you said. I also said I like a lot of the things you're saying. I said I don't like it when we do something good and you're adding like, but you didn't do this. You played the weekend Liverpool side. That's what I mean.
The problem is
I don't mind that I agree with you that we don't have the squad for the
correct to come on the show,
but we're in one.
Yo, the problem the problem with Arsenal fans is they contradict themselves all the time, especially that Arteta old fans, because they're more about why can't we be like
Here he goes.
And then this is what happens, all right? You ask them at the start of the season.
What are these man chatting about?
You ask them at the start of the season. Who's not going to be? It's like, no, this guy knows, right? Giving Grill, he's him and Deji just been going at each other, right? He's having a go with Deji, but then
what do you mean? Why not Spurs? Look, can I just say something? Because I don't know where these brothers in the chat. I don't know what they're calling me deluded, yeah. But at the moment, who's looking more deluded, me or you? At the moment, I've said it. Tottenham, we have to agree that Tottenham's form, not their performances, their form is championship form. So if I say Tottenham can win the league, I'm yet to see why we can't win the league, apart from your idiot argument, which is Tottenham play crap football. How long can it happen for? Man was lucky against certain teams. Bruv, we've already got 6 wins. 6 wins out of 9. It's not luck.
But Deji,
just like we cooked you for the North London Derby show.
The reason why
I allow you to say all these wild predictions. When the season's done, we're cooking you again.
Bro,
Barbecue again.
You, man.
Barbecue again.
You, man. Bro, let me tell you, Northside, right now, for the good of your show, Forward for the good of your show, North and Niger for the good of your show. And for the good of the people in the chat, make sure your team does exactly what you lot have been pumping your chest, bashing on the keyboard, saying.
And make sure yours too.
Your team don't. I am finishing you one by one. Yeah? Arsenal Manic, Prince DM31, Tony Claude, Why Not Spursy, Hot Stepper, Jay Benware, whatever. I don't give a shit who you are.
Brother.
Just know, man is coming for all of you. The assembled that's been disassembled, Taib, Let me just call out the people.
Nah,
All of
stop
you,
calling them out because I'm trying
I'm
to save you.
shutting
I'll
you
tell you why I'm
down.
trying to save you.
Shutting you down.
Bruv,
Yo,
I'm not even
boys,
nervous. Do you know why I'm not even nervous?
boys, there's no threat.
Because Northside's even laughing at you as you're saying it. So when Northside's laughing about it, I know we're good. We're good. He's even laughing at you, smirking. So,
Craig,
we're not worried about Spurs out here. We're not worried about Spurs.
Enigma.
Don't you dare finish below us, and don't you dare finish out of the top 4 this season, bro. Don't you fucking dare. It's gonna be a nightmare, bro.
I swear down, I'll be slapping people's faces. Legitly.
It's gonna
People
be a nightmare for you.
and clapped. You know, like that, happy claps. I can't wait. Just know, Arsenal fans, best deliver. Best deliver.
Deji, you know when you
ain't having it. You ain't having it.
Deji, what you gotta understand, Dej, is all right, you're doing well. Okay, Deji. But the reality is, this is the reality check, all right? You guys have finished above us for a few good years, and that's been your cup final. Like that's what you've been striving off. We finished above Arsenal. But there's nothing else you can brag about. Like you haven't beat us to a title race. You've never beat us in the FA Cup final. You've never beat us you've only beat us in one League Cup and you beat us. But the reality is, so you've got to understand why Arsenal fans can't take Tottenham fans that seriously, only by a pinch of salt.
But I've been telling you, Fahad, I hear what you're saying, brother. But I said, this is the season when that shit changes. And I'm sticking
But if we, like I said to you, I don't want to...
I'm going to war. Look, I'm publicly declaring on this stream right now. Man, them, we're going to war.
Hey, man,
it's officially on.
Listen,
people in the comments.
Nigel, you're the one that pushed him to it. You're the one that pushed him to it.
Look, you lot, man. Remember when you lot used to be in the playground at primary school, yeah? And you used to talk about your football teams and that my team's better than yours. Do you ever remember a time you saying, "Oh, but my team finished above you 2 years in a row, though"? Did you ever use that as like a comeback?
What are you talking about?
Like we talking about titles, trophies. You lot are talking about finishing above us as your bragging rights. What? That's laughable, bro. You guys are forever in our shadow. You're forever thinking about us. You're forever worried about us. And this season, you're gonna finish below us. Just accept the facts, bro. Just accept the facts.
All I'm asking for people in the chat, I swear down, we're going to have the most boring show in May. Because what I'm going to be doing, it's going to be a 3-hour special where I'm going to be played back the clip. So all this shit that you've been chatting is going to be played back. And I'm going to be expecting you, man, to like and subscribe. You understand? Like and subscribe when the wheels fall off of your team. Just know, I ain't saying nothing else. We are officially at war. Let the weekend come, and then I'll see you, man, next week.
Well, you've got Everton. So before we wrap the show up, what's your prediction for the Everton Tottenham game?
Yeah, we're slapping Everton 2-1.
2-1. Nigel, what do you think?
I reckon 2-2. Equalizer in the 89th minute by Alex Iwobi.
That's up, man. It's not 2-2.
Hey, that one's there. Iwobi's on fire, Niger boy.
Wait, he slapped it the last game, bro. That was a goal.
Gonna slap another one against Spurs, man. Don't worry.
Nah, man. He's like a Xhaka Boom. It comes once every season, man. But you know what I mean? I just get that.
Live in hope.
Can I predict Leeds versus Arsenal, please, as well?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, no, we will. Fuad, what do you think about Everton, Tottenham this weekend?
See, Everton, they're a weird team, man. Like they can turn out one, they can turn it on one day, and they can unfold one day. So, well, is it in the lane? Is it?
Is that Tottenham? Yeah.
Oh, Tottenham 3-0.
3-0. Yeah, you lot should smoke them. I'm going with 2-0, but yeah, I can see why you said 3-0. Right. Deji, what do you make of Arsenal versus Leeds match prediction? It's at Ellen Road.
I think Leeds are going to give you a good game, and I think with the height, I think my head is saying 3-0. My heart is saying 3-1. So I'm going to go 3-1 Leeds.
3-1 Leeds. Nah, Deji, you're taking the piss, bro. Go on, Nigel. No. Now I'm
bro, I was even going to go as far as to predict a Rodrigo.
You're taking the piss now, dude.
Bro, you know that Leeds are gonna go toe to toe with you, man.
Them man, bro. Bro, you can open
When
them up.
did
bro.
Leeds last go toe to toe with us? Did you?
Bro, you know what? I'm sticking with 3-1 Leeds. Rodrigo hat-trick.
Yeah, I'm glad you dodged that question, bro. When did Leeds last? They get slapped up regular by us, bro.
Bro,
Nigel, what's your prediction?
3-1 to Arsenal.
Come on.
I've gone
Actually,
3-1 Leeds.
I agree with Nigel. We should smoke them, bro. Easy. Defensively,
Talking
they're
about-
And if you don't smoke, then what's your excuse?
If we don't smoke them, then you already know I'm coming for the manager and I'm coming for whatever plays we're playing shit.
Nigel,
That's
if
it,
you don't
it's
smoke
simple
them,
as that.
what happens?
Huh? We'll see in the
Nigel-
game, innit? I haven't seen the game.
Bro, but if we don't smoke,
But
then
we've
you
got
see
the
me on
personnel
Monday,
to do
innit?
it.
So don't worry about that.
Like if I get onto
I think I'll be
Tottenham,
hosting again.
losing to Sporting because you're the better team. If we lose to Leeds, player by player, when you look at that starting 11, we're better. If we don't do the business, then you know I'm going to get onto Arsenal. I'm not going to have that because there's no excuse. We're better than them, so no one don't come with no excuse because we're better than them.
All right, Jebren Fulwen, just make sure if you lot get smoked, you're in the chat next week. Just make sure you're in the chat.
Deji always takes a piss. Why do you guys give this guy any credit? Listen, it is what it is,
Deji.
man. It is what
Man,
it is.
them.
We're here.
Man's got a bounce in it though. Big up everyone in the
Love,
comments.
love, love,
Smash
love,
the
love,
like
love.
button, everyone.
Love.
Subscribe to North Side of London. Big up. Deji's a joker. I don't know what's going on with him, but you know,
I'm vexed right
Delusions
now.
of Grandeur is just his nickname now. So
I'm mad.
big up everyone. Have
Man,
a
I'm
good
too
evening.
gassed.
Love, bro. Love. Before
Prince,
we
you
wrap
shut
up,
up.
before we wrap up, forward. What's your match prediction? Leeds, Arsenal,
Oh, 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0.
2-0.
I'm going for 3-1. I'm going for 3-1.
All right, Prince, if you man lose to Leeds, just know you need to come on this show next week and publicly apologize. Because it's so easy to tell me to shut up in the chat. It's so easy to say I've got no brain cells. But when you get slapped up by Leeds, get on the show. Get on the show.
Don't let them rattle you, bro.
You're told.
They do it to me all the time. Listen, most of the people that come for me, no side be happy, yeah? Not all of them. A lot of you lot, I know you're here religiously. So big up to you lot that are here, rain or shine. But the majority of the people that call me out, the majority of the Arsenal fans that call me out, bro, when we got slapped up by Man United, I didn't hear none of them in the chat. The chat was silent. Them feels that puta, I didn't hear from them for a good while, bro. That's how you know they're Fuad's minions, because Fuad moves the same, bro. When the going goes bad, yeah, they're not around. That's Fuad, bro.
Do you know what? Someone said something funny yesterday on One Touch's show. He went, "Oh, bro, like I've seen there's bare Arsenal fans in Nigeria." Yeah, because people like Prince, they only come out when the going's good, innit? That's when you get people like Prince being able to pump their chest. When it was rubbish, when you man didn't get Champions League football, where were you? Yes, exactly. You couldn't find your YouTube. All of a sudden, the Wi-Fi weren't working. But you can chat now, yeah, brother. You can chat. Well, let's see Wagwan. Let's see Wagwan, innit? It's as simple as.
That's facts. That's facts. Go through the channel. The receipts are there. Fuad goes missing. I don't go missing. I wasn't even supposed to go live. My ring light died for the review for Liverpool game. I don't go missing. And people are saying that I'm in the mud.
No, wait there. Deji, you got a math. You got a math, Deji. How many games have we lost this season?
You've lost one game.
How many games have we won?
You've won 8 games.
Okay, so I've won 8 games, and the game we lost, I was on live with Manchester United. And you know what? And Capital, big up to Capital, the Capital from Australia was watching us when we were debating that game. So this is North Side. He's delusional. It's like Mel, isn't it? He's like saying Tottenham. But I guarantee you, this is North Side now. Oh, I knew Tottenham was going to win the league. Conte's the best. So that's what I'm saying. This is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with like people who are 10, 11, and they got a zilk mind of football. But I'm not going to say to you, Deji, it's the end of the season. If Arsenal do win the league, I don't want you to play ready at top. I don't even want you to do anything stupid. I just want my whispers, bro. That's all, bro.
No, I'll get you your whispers, my brother. I'll get you my whispers. And I'll rip my top. Man's a man of his word, you get me? But
you always whisper.
we got a long way to go, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Prince, you go and drink some water, bro. You've been sending me 3 times, and you're still typing in the chat. You've been sent the link 3 times, bro. You can come on the show.
Prince, welcome to the Lion Army.
You have the opportunity to come on the show, my brother. You get me? All
Big
right,
up
cool.
to you, man. Big up to you. Listen, we got another filo da puta. Before we wrap up, let's just expose this filo da puta that doesn't want to show his face because he's probably got acne on his face. Probably still at his mum's yard. You know what I'm saying? Bro, go sit down, shut up, eat your dinner, go to sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This big man here that pay bills, not a little child sitting there talking shit on the internet, bro. And then you pussies to show your face. Listen, you're coming out saying, oh, shut up, man, when you get gas, when we win Northside, you'd be like, oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I don't expect it from a manager that finished 8th and 8th. Yeah, I don't. How is that hard to believe? Is the season over? These dickheads in the comments are what get me vexed. I'm happy. I've been laughing the whole stream. These man get me vexed because they chat shit. Because when we lose, people like you, I don't see you outside, bro. I don't see you. Yeah. When I moan, it's because I'm not getting what I want. Yeah. When I'm celebrating, it's because I'm seeing it. Now give it to me consistently, and now at least apologize. Most Arsenal fans that come up on my channel, yeah, chatting shit, never ever apologize for nothing they say, but yet they want me to be apologized. At least I hold it and say, listen, win the league, I'll apologize. When do you man ever come out and hold it? You man were chatting shit against Man United, yeah? What happened? We got tucked in. So shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with it. These man hold people out that have a channel to a standard. They don't even hold themselves to that standard. You know what I'm saying? It's the same man that duck out. You man give it to Deji. If Tottenham finish above us, you ain't gonna show up. So stop chatting shit. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Deji, what are you talking about?
Deji. I expected of Deji because he's an Arsenal fan, a Tottenham fan. But you need to respect the chat side. Like you used to tell me, respect the chat. Do you know all these people? They were all against me at one point, but see now they've seen the light. They follow the kingdom. They follow Mufasa.
We'll see. We'll see what one in it. We'll see.
Northside, welcome to being the best.
Make sure you show up.
I will be there.
Bro, they won't, bro. They won't, bro. I'm telling you. That, you know what? I used to think, yeah, people I like rants, yeah. I used to think, why is he so mad? I'm like, because every time people like rants, yeah, are proven right, the same dickheads that call him up, duck him when he's right. They only want to show up when he's wrong. No one is flipping Mystic Meg. Do you get me? But when you're right, they never give you your props. When you're wrong, bruv, hold yourself to them standards, man. You know what I mean? And go suck on your mum's tit. I ain't got time for it, bruv. You know what I mean? If you can dish it out, you can also take it. I dish it out and I can also take it. Right now, forward is there set down smug that we're top of the league. I'm sitting down humble. You get me? I'm humble right now. Yeah, listen, but I'm chilling. I'm chilling, yeah, because this is a marathon, not a sprint. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And at the end of the season, I'll see you forward if you don't duck like you ducked last season.
Listen, with all due respect, you strive of this lost negativity. So shut your guns. And the second, all right, bro.
So why do I do videos? If I strive of this, then I shouldn't do videos.
I am a realist, not a delusionist. I'm a realist, not a delusionist. You're delusional, bro. You're still living too. Your problem is, you know, side is your dreadlocks are too heavy for your head because you're. Because you gotta forget, we're not living in 2004 no more. We're in 2022. We haven't won a title for like 18, 19 years, and you're still going about how we used to be. You know, that's like Deji talking about, in 1962 we were the first team to win a Europa Cup in England.
Listen, it is what it is. Man said, I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. Bro, you do understand, one, I don't know you. Two, I can just lock off the channel and never ever have to hear from you again. Or just block you. you think it rattles me?
You can't block him.
Up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even Deji, bro, listen, most of the people, listen, we can take it, yeah, but the problem with YouTube is a lot of people that comment, not everyone, big up to most of you lot. The problem is, is that a lot of people can give it, but they can't take it. They can't take it. That's the problem. You know what I mean? I'm sure Deji's like me. He can take it, yeah, but most people
can take it. Man, taking it. I take it every week.
No side. No side. Respect the chat, because you can't take a statement to somebody. He told you to shut up. And you know what? I agree with him. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Listen, we're gonna lock off. Listen, Deji's a family man. I need to eat dinner. Fuad, you can just enjoy now, yeah? I'll see you end of the season. Just enjoy now. I'm gonna enjoy now. Listen, Arsenal top of the league. Like Deji said, enjoy it while it lasts. Deji's sticking to his gun. Deji, you still sticking to your predictions before?
Bro, I'm not moving, bro. I'm not moving.
Tottenham will win in the league or the Champions League, yeah?
Bro, I ain't seen nothing to change my prediction.
Right. Okay, cool. Fuad, Arsenal going to win the league this season?
Too early to say. But you know what? I'm going to be a realist. You know what, bro? I'm not going to be like you, all right? And moan and have a breakdown. Listen, I just hope we finish Champions League spot and we win the Europa League. Because the league, you know what, bro? I'm going to be honest with you.
It's all love, man. It's all banter.
You know the truth about it is, I'm going to be honest with you. If we win the league, I will be over the moon, and I hope Arteta does it. But you know what? I'm a realist, bro. There's something called Man City in front of us, and they've just won a title 3 times in a row. So if we don't win the league, Man City expect them to win it. So if we don't win it, I won't be upset. But if we challenge for it, I will win in the top, there in the bottom third, we win the Europa League. That's a perfect season for me. So do you know what, bro? I am just backing my team, whatever they do. So yes, I believe that Arsenal can have a good season, win the Europa League. Man City is probably going to win the Premier League. Sorry to break your heart, Deji, and that's the reality of football.
Well, we'll see, won't we, innit? Time will tell.
We will see. Listen, people, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Also, make sure you go subscribe to Deji Spurs. If you want him, if you want to be roasting him in the chat, if you want to interact with Deji, he's got his channel. The link is there. Make sure
I'm going to go live soon with you, man. I'm going to go live soon with you, man, as well. So definitely be going live with you, peeps. So let's see what the weekend result is, and then boom, I need to time the kind of launch right. But my brother Forward and my brother Northside will be on that kind of on that show when we make that happen. So just know. But yeah, Prince, I look forward to seeing you next week, my brother. Come win, lose, or draw. Make sure you're about.
That's what I'm saying. Make sure you also like and subscribe to Prince Forward TV. He covers not only football, but also covers boxing and other things like that. So make sure you go support both guys. The links are in the description. Make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. You already know. Listen, you don't have to agree with me on this channel. I don't get people on that necessarily always agree with me. Hence why I got Fuad. But you already know what time it is on Northside LDN, bro. You get disrespectful, I get disrespectful back. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Can I say something before you go? I would like to thank the chat today for talking absolutely sense towards Northside and Deji. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. And don't let them off the hook. They come over at you, they come at you. But you are the people who make it happen. So congratulations to you and well done.
Okay, cool. Well, with the same energy, Fuad, when me and Deji do our final season review, I hope you're there and you're not ducking like last season.
I'll be there. But I want my whispers off Deji. That's all. You owe me a pack already. You know that, Deji, innit?
Yeah, don't worry, man. I got you. That one, I'm a man of my word. That one is sorted.
I saw it like that.
And on that bombshell, we're out.